All right, let's get to Carcosa. Get some setup done here. It was saying I was dropping some frames, so sorry if that keeps going. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's get our setup going. TTS makes this pretty easy. Just pick one of these and hit place. And then we don't know which one of these is the actual path to Carcosa. So that'll be fun. Shuffle up the encounter deck. We will. This is the new chaos bag. We added a -5 because they told us to, and it's almost the end of the campaign, so that makes sense. There's the -5 right there. We've got tablets, which my little layout here agrees with. So, or rocks. I think they're called rocks. Maybe they're not. Here's the deck. We needed to add Through the Gates because somebody drew it as our pact. We had to add another random weakness of a certain type, so Through the Gates is the one that we've got. As far as the deck goes, we took away the blades, some of my skill cards, and a Dynamite Blast for a Time Worn Brand, level 2 Hot Streak, and Deny Existence. Deny Existence is going to be an answer for horror. That's coming probably since we don't have a lot of sanity remaining. We have like 3 sanity remaining, so we have to be worried about that. I'm hoping I need less weapons because I have the Time Worn Brand, and whenever I get that out, I can kind of just ride that for most of the scenario. Not a lot of skill cards anymore. Other than that, it's kind of bloated, but we'll see. And then I need to make sure I've got my camera presets really fast. No, I don't. So, let's see. Trying to remember to use more camera presets, but I'm not the best at it. Let's see, this is always my second camera. This is always my third camera. All right, so we'll try to remember that. We need to randomize some locations. The Shoer Gothic, probably butchered that. The Broken Steps. North Tower. The Outer Wall. And that is it for now. I'll just group these up and move them away. I'd throw them off the table, but if you throw something off the table in this, it'll like respawn right here, and it's really annoying, so won't do that. Got my turn counters, turn 1. Try to remember to use that. We start here. We have talk to Ashley Clark. So once per game is a fast action, I can remove a Doom from play. This is a fairly old scenario, but just in case, when we get Doom, I get to choose where on these 2 agendas I get to throw that Doom. And one of these agendas is going to lead us to victory, and the other one is not. Here's the bad tokens, what they do. So we have the tablets, so those are reveal another token. If you fail, place a Doom on each agenda. That can either be a good thing or a very, very bad thing. So anyway, I think we're ready to go. So I'm going to shuffle up and deal hands. Deal a hand, I suppose. Just going to make sure we are live, and let me see. Okay, we're good to go. Alright, so we have Lola, we have Time Worn Brand, we have some resources. Cunning is probably an easy card to pitch. So we'll pitch that, and I think we'll keep all of that. And that looks pretty good as far as opening hands go. Jenny's a weird deck in which you try to do a couple of different things. There's a couple of different ways to victory. Basically, there's the Lola Santiago way, and then there's the well-connected get 20-25 resources way. So this time we're going to do the Lola Santiago thing. So we get to start here at the port. It has 1 clue per investigator, 2 actions. I can move a doom from one agenda to the other, then place 2 clues on this port. So I'm probably going to be using this a lot because you can spend clues on other fun things, so I'll be doing that. I think it shows up here. I can spend a clue to put a doom and gain 2 resources. This one I can draw cards, so I'll definitely be abusing that a little bit and taking my time as far as the turn goes. So turn 1, we'll play Emergency Cash, or Action 1, to get to 8, and then I'm just going to play the Brand and Lola Santiago with my 8 resources. So, pretty good start. I have a way to investigate and boost some other things, and I have a pretty respectable fighting option as well. So, that's turn 1. Let's see, upkeep. We'll get drawing the sign. Doesn't affect us yet, but it is something to think about when we have time. And in this scenario, I have a decent amount of time to fix things if we need to. Anyway, I'm going to grab 2 resources. Right, turn 2, I need to place a doom on an agenda. Draw a card or gain resources. I'm probably going to want to gain resources, so we'll put the doom here. It's not a big deal where it goes if you're going to even it out. But if I want to spend the clues to get some resources, I'll put it on this one. So I'm going to shuffle up the encounter deck just in case I forgot to, and draw something mean. Test agility 3 if you fail. If agenda 1A is in play, take a damage, lose an action. Okay. We are at 4 with Lola Santiago. So we are +1 on this test, and I can't really do anything else to help. And that is a -1. So we passed that. First passed test of the scenario, so that's good. So we are +1 to grab this clue if we don't want to spend resources. Just get rid of that if we want to. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. I can grab a resource, grab the clue, and get rid of drawing the sign all in one since Lola Santiago's fast. That might be what I want to do. Can't think of anything else better to do, to be honest. So I'm going to grab a resource with my first action. Then I'm going to use Lola's fast ability, spend my 3 resources, and just grab the clue. Alternatively, investigating at a +1 is just barely above 50% success. So might as well not do that. Do I want to spend that clue to gain resources? Probably. Yeah, so we'll spend that clue immediately to place a doom on the agenda and gain 2 resources. And we'll throw this clue away. And then I'm going to use my other 2 actions to get rid of drawing the sign. So pretty simple turn. We'll head to upkeep, not do that. And another emergency cache is nice. Want to get some resources back into the game. And doom turn. Again, I think I'll put the doom... Actually, we're doing okay on resources, so I'm going to put the doom on here in case we can spend clues towards getting cards. So, just in case. Alright, Spires of Carcosa. So we're going to place 2 doom on that. I'm not super worried about that. It's going to speed things up. I don't have great means to investigate this off, so I'm just going to let it go, and we'll have some more doom for us. So that is what it is. Tempted to play Thermos just to not be so vulnerable to horror, and we've got 4 resources. We have an emergency cache, so I'm thinking move, emergency cache, and thermos. I'll move first to get the extra information. Already forgetting my camera presets. Move to the Grand Rue as one clue, and if I succeed by one or less while investigating it, I have to place a doom on the agenda with the most doom, which is not fun. So I probably will just lower that up. So that was our first action. Second action, I'm going to lower that clue up, and don't know if I'm going to spend it or not. We eventually need to grab clues and hold on to them. I'm doing okay as far as cards. I could always get Cat Burglar. That would be really good for us right now in case we don't want to fight anything. So right now these agendas are at 4 and 3 with spires. So one's going to pop next turn. I don't think anything terrible. It doesn't spawn anything if you don't if you pop that agenda. So I think I'm going to probably just play emergency cache and then spend that on our thermos here. It is a bit slow, but admittedly, I think we'll be okay. I'd rather get set up and not die than go too fast. Let's draw a card. And well connected, may or may not see play. Probably need to see a hot streak before I would put it out, so it's probably going to get sacrificed for icons. And now is turn 4. And actually, I don't have to place the Doom here, I suppose. So we'll place the Doom here. So both agendas are at 4. 4 Doom, which is fine. One of them's going to pop next turn. And then we shall draw an enemy. Swift Bayaki. 2, 3, and 2. Prey, well, has to be us. Hunter retaliate when Swift Bayaki would move via its hunter keyword. It said move it until it reaches the prey, and then if it moves more than once, it cannot attack. Well, you can just kill this thing. We are, with the blade, we're a 5 against 2. Should be okay. I could evade it -2, but it's just going to go right back on us, so I don't see a point in doing that. -1 is 2 damage. Do it again. And -1's going to kill it. Nice chaos luck so far. Can't complain. And then I can either use the thermos or get moving. I'm going to use the thermos, because once I use the thermos once, I'm going to be in a lot better shape. So we will use the thermos. It heals 2 horror on us since we have 4 mental trauma. And that's our third action and our turn. So we'll head into upkeep phase. I'll draw, ooh, Cat Burglar. I wanted that. We'll see if I have time to get it out, however. And let's flip an agenda over. Do I want to flip this over, this over? I forget, so I think we want to flip this over. Yeah, we're going to flip this one over. So we're on turn 5. And we're just going to flip this guy over. And then I think this goes away. As far as I know, that would still go away like normal. Let's see. All other Doom in play is removed. Okay, so that's good. That means this guy's gone. And that is good, because that drops this agenda down to 2. So we're going to spend some time nursing this agenda for a while. If agenda 1C, first we need to do is shuffle the encounter discard pile and both set aside copies of Tidal Terror into the encounter decks. This is the flooding story. So we need Tidal Terror right here. Both copies of that. And the discard pile into the encounter deck. Let's look at this guy. Spawns at the port or Chapel of St. Albert. Has Hunter, it's 4/4 and 2, deals 2 horror, which is kind of rough. Hopefully we won't draw those anytime soon. We're away from the port at least, even though I kind of want to go back there to get clues sometime. I might have to anyway. So we're going to shuffle those in, along with the encounter discard pile. Okay, so agenda 1C has 2 or fewer doom on it. So I get to mark a conviction in my campaign log. Go back here. So I have 4 conviction now and 2 doubt. And what else do I need to do? That is it. So now each copy of Ancient Evils gains a surge. And I'm going to copy that and paste it so I know if, let's see, where would be a good place to paste that? Somewhere like here, so I don't want to forget the ongoing ability, which is Ancient Evils gains Surge, which is less than ideal, as you could probably tell. Let's see what we draw. Again, Crashing Floods. So we'll test Agility 3. I could drop Cat Burglar, but I don't think that's necessary. If we fail, we fail. We're only losing actions. But Agenda 2A, is that A? Okay. Losing 2 actions is pretty bad. But there's not much we can do about it. Alright, +1. Getting really good Chaos Bag luck today. +1 should not be, is actually pretty bad. But we got it, so that's good. What do we want to do next? Probably move, and then see if we need Cat Burglar or anything. Let me throw away this Doom too. Let's move to the outer wall. Agenda double the number of skill icons on cards committed to skill tests at the outer wall. So let's see. C does have more Doom than A. So if we want to commit skill cards to this, we can do so. I'm probably not going to do that, however. I can see if I want to hold intel reports or just use it right now. I think I'm just going to use it. So first action was to move, second action is going to be to play to get that clue. My third action is going to be getting Cat Burglar out as well. It's a lot of resources, but I feel like Cat Burglar is worth it. So there's that clue, and we will copy paste this location into the victory display because it has a victory point. And that's our turn. Lone Wolf, very nice. Let's go ahead and add Doom to this agenda. Probably. Actually, I want to advance this agenda first. It's bad for our skulls, but we're not taking a lot of tests, so I feel like that's probably a good idea. And I do believe I advanced the turn, so sorry if I didn't, for the people scoring this. Ancient Evils, place a Doom, and that sucker's got Surge. I think I can place that on either agenda. I don't see why I couldn't, so we're going to put it on that, but I'll check super fast here. It's not that. Yeah, we get to decide, so figured as much. We draw Ancient Evils. Ancient Evils has Surge. Thanks to us remembering that. So that's fun. Just get those out of the way. I guess we will advance this as well. Which is fine. We need to advance that eventually. Alright, check the current A agenda. It has no Doom on it. So we get to mark another conviction. Then we need to shuffle in the encounter discard pile and both set aside copies of Rift Seeker into the encounter deck. Let's take a look at Rift Seeker. This guy spawns on us. Forced, after it attacks, you must take an additional damage and additional horror, or place a Doom on each agenda in play. As an action, we can place a Doom on each agenda in play, take 2 horror to parlay, discard Rift Seeker. That might be something we do, since we have plenty of soak out at the moment, so that's definitely an option. Anything else we need to do? Nope, we're good to go. Now each monster enemy gains 2 fight. So again, I'm just going to copy paste this, so hopefully I remember it. And not on agenda 1A. Oh, did this do something? Does nothing. Thanks for letting me know that. So I think we started with 3. And I only added 1 for some reason. Or I didn't add any. I'll check after. I think we started with 3 and 2. And we need to mark 1. So I should be at 4 conviction, if I remember correctly. So no extra conviction on that. Yeah, I think this is right. But let's draw a bad card. Well, another bad card. Hunted by Bayaki. Test agility 6 if you fail, reveal the top X cards of the encounter deck. X is the amount you failed by. If at least 1 Bayaki enemy is revealed by this effect, choose and draw one of them. If at least 1 Omen Treachery is revealed, take a horror and shuffle the encounter deck. So revealing, not discarding. I have 5 agility now with Lola and Cat Burglar. I have nothing to add to it, so we're going to take this at minus, thank you. Take this at -1. And that's a 0, right? That's a 0. We have no Doom in play right now. So, not silly. We do get to reveal 1 card. Hopefully it's not a Bayaki or an Omen. I think that's an Omen. That's an Omen. Okay, what happens? I take a horror. Cat Burglar can take a horror. And we'll discard and flip this over. Yeah, because we're revealing, not discarding. Alright. Obviously, we're going to play Lone Wolf. Do I want to do that now? Do I want to move twice? Probably want to move twice to get the information. Unless these guys are... see. Oh no, these guys are connected. That's why this is here. Because diamond connected to diamond. So we just have to move once to get our information here. Okay, 2 clues. After 1 or more Doom is placed on the C agenda deck, each investigator at North Tower takes 1 horror. So we don't... No, we can control Doom, so that's not too bad, actually. We can just grab it. Actually, we're not going to grab it because we're going to play Lone Wolf as our second action. And throw that here. Third action, I think I'm just going to investigate the old-fashioned way. So we're at a 4 with Lola Santiago. And that makes us +2, I believe. All right, first fail of the scenario. Again, pretty lucky. So not too worried about that. As I flip my thing over there. No, it's gonna stay there. All right, upkeep phase. High Roller is interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna have time or the motivation to use it, but we'll see. Most of my resources are going to get fed to LOEI Santiago, so that's decent. Well, it has some icons, I suppose. And that is what I hope is turn 6. We can't add Doom there because we're just going to take Horror. So we're going to add Doom to the A agenda. All right, you're going to play that way. We're going to play that way. Add a Doom, and it has Search. Okay, we've done this one before. So we're at a 5 for agility. Yeah, we're at 5 for agility. This doesn't have agility icons, unfortunately. So we're -1. That is -2. So we lose by 3. We need to reveal the top 3 cards. Okay. We had no Bayakis, but we definitely had an Omen. So we'll take another Horror. Our Soaks will take another Horror, rather. Yep. And then we will grab Lone Wolf money. We will grab a Lone Wolf clue, or a Lola clue, and then do some investigation, I think. Grab that. Then we are +2. +3 is pretty good, and I highly doubt I'm going to play High Roller. Could play High Roller if I get another emergency cash or maybe Hot Streak. What's more likely, I play High Roller or Well Connected? Probably High Roller at this point. +2 beats the Skulls at the moment. Beats the Skulls, beats the... these don't count. So 5, 10, 15, 11, 12. 12 out of basically 17. 12 out of 17 isn't too bad, I think. I guess we'll keep this in the chance we want to use it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's take it at +2. So 4 against 2. Okay, we get the clue. It's a lot of discussion for nothing. And this has a victory point, so we'll chuck it over there. And then eventually we need to go to the Broken Steps. We could heal some more Horror, which would be nice. Broken Steps does something bad. I don't remember what it was, and it might have been a random do something bad. I forget. Was there a random Broken Steps? There was. So we don't know exactly what bad thing it does. We can just go and face check it, I guess, because these are connected. So, all right. Well, that might be a bad decision. First bad decision of the scenario. After you enter Broken Steps, you must either lose an action or draw the topmost Omen Treachery in the card discard pile. So I don't know if you can lose an action you don't have. That sounds cheaty, so I'll draw the topmost Omen Treachery in the discard pile. I think. What's the topmost Omen? Well, yeah, that's a pact. Jesus Christ, it's Ancient Evils. Alright, somebody in chat save me before I add a bunch of Doom. Can we lose an action we don't have? I don't think you can. It's an either or too. So it's not terrible that we advance or grab extra Doom. It doesn't hurt us, at least. This is a pact. These are just omens. So add a Doom here. And draw another card because it has Surge. Yeah. Thank you. Acolyte. Alright. I'm tempted to throw this somewhere we're not going to encounter it, because at this point we're kind of waiting for Doom to roll over. So let's see. I don't want to throw him where Izzy is going to be if we draw Izzy. Right now Izzy would go here. So we'll throw the Acolyte there. I don't care about the Doom because we need to advance one of these to get to the end game. So I'm just going to throw it over there and ignore it. And that's our turn. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks. Yeah. Forced to do Ancient Evils. Upkeep, we'll draw a Thompson. Maybe we'll play it, maybe we won't. And then Doom. I guess we'll take it even Stevens. I don't know. I would like to see one of them flip over so I know where I need to go. But if you do that, you can get in trouble, I think. I forget the strat. I also don't want to make this an hour longer than it needs to be. We'll add a Doom, I guess, here. Part of me wants to see if this is it or not, though. It is going to make the skulls worse, but if we get resources, we're not going to take too many tests, hopefully. I don't know. We'll go even for now, and then maybe I'll lean one way or another. I believe this is turn 7. So I think my encounter deck is about 50% Ancient Evils, which I'll fix that later. Doom here. Draw another card. Test willpower 2. If you fail, take 2 horror. If the man in the pallid mask is in play, horror dealt by this effect is considered direct. But we don't, so we're chesting 1 against 2, or 3 against 2. Nothing in here has willpower. And we pass. So again, being pretty lucky. So now we need to spend 3 clues to get into the Abbey Church, and after I get Lone Wolf Cash, that will be the first thing we do. Getting higher in resources, I might be able to play Hot Streak or Well Connected. So we'll spend our 3 clues and we'll move there. I think I have 4 clues total, so I can spend a clue to do stuff if I need to. If there are 2 agendas in play with different agenda numbers, it gets +2 Shroud. That is not currently true. It has one clue, it has a victory point. When it is revealed, put the set aside Gothic, the Knight's Hall, Cloister, Chapel, and Abbey Tower locations into play. So we need that. And I think we're just going to grab all of the locations that we can. Excuse me. Okay, and I might need to move these locations and make myself some room. We'll see. So this is connected to a bunch of things. It is not connected there. So I'll set that aside. Yeah, it's not connected to... Is it? No, it is. I'm dumb. Chapel is only connected to the square, which is none of the... No, it's the Abbey Church. Okay. So put that there. This is connected to this and the square. Where's the star? Okay. Abbey Tower will go here. And then this is connected. So this is going to look a little weird. So I believe we do this. Do this. And then one more. So this is only connected here. This is only connected here. This is connected to here and here. That's connected to, we need one more location marker. To here and here. And that's connected to here and here. So I think we're good to go. Yeah. So we can just grab the clue if we want. Might as well. We moved as our first action, so our second action, I'm just going to Lola, because why take tests? Grab that clue, and we will put that in the victory display. Alright, so I can go here, I can go here, I can go here, can't go here, can't go here. Did not practice enough to know where to go to get a tower key or a chapel, but we have a lot of time to find that out, to be honest. I'm going to go to the Night Hall and see what happens. Okay, I kind of figured that was a story location. So it has one clue, two shroud, and then I can investigate using agility, which is okay. And if we succeed, we find the tower key. So that's our second move. And I think I'm just going to play... I think I'm more likely to use high roller at this point than well connected. So I'm just going to get that out there as an option. And we have upkeep now. Okay, that's not super useful, but good for insurance, I suppose. Kinda want to get this done, so let's add Doom here. Worlds merge. Test willpower 3 if you fail. Depends on which agenda we have. I believe it is 2, so we will take 2 horror and discard 2 cards from our hand. Yep, we are on agenda 2. Don't quite have enough resources to do that, unfortunately. So we are plus nothing. We are even. Makes no sense to drop that. So Newman take the wheel? Nah, no good. 2 horror and discard 2 cards. Alright. Brand is better than Thompson, and we kind of committed to high roller. So that goes. We took our 2 horror, which is okay because I'm just going to heal it up now. Probably. Let's review our options here. I will probably Lolo the clue and then test. That's 1 action. So we'll do that. We're going to get Lone Wolf first. Then we'll Lolo the clue. That's not where the clue is. There we go. I should be spending clues for good things. Gain 2 resources or drawing a card. I kind of need both. Can I do both? I should probably get the, so that's the key. I should find the guide first before I really turbo this, this particular agenda. Getting a card wouldn't be a terrible idea, though. Let's draw a card. Spend a clue, add a doom. Okay, well, that doesn't really hurt, so pretty sure this is going to be furthest away from me. I guess I'm at a point where adding a tick mark to the stranger wouldn't help, so I shall ignore it. Let's go ahead and do try this investigate check. We have 5 agility now, thanks to Lola and Cat Burglar. That's probably a fail. Yeah, -4. So 5 - 4 is not going to win. Then we'll do it again. All right, we're going to hang out at Knight's Hall for a while. Okay, it's not bad. Unexpected courage. Are we ready to keep going here? I keep going back and forth. I really need to stick with the plan. I think what I forget is if Agenda 3A just goes up no matter what. Now we spend clues to advance that. Well, let's go to a 5. Sure. Another act. Right. All right, that doesn't advance the act deck, but it is kind of funny. It will, agenda, sorry. It will advance, oh, wait. I advanced this because I chose a Doom and we have an Acolyte. So I think I need to reshuffle this in. I'm not sure, but we have 6 agenda on that, so that needs to go. This loses its Doom, and then we shall flip this over. All right, drum roll. Sweet. All right. Remove this agenda deck from the game and replace it with the set aside Act 3A card, advance to Act 3A. So this goes Act 3A. Open the path below. So we need to go to the Chapel of St. Albert and clear it of clues. St. Albert's requires us to find a guide, not a key, so we can ignore the Knight's Hall for now. I guess we still draw the Acolyte for rule's sake. The act didn't do anything to stop that. There's no decisions to be made, so we will draw the Acolyte still and add Doom to it. And then this becomes our agenda that we add to all the time. We have a decent amount of time to finish this off, so yeah, should be good. Should be good. Grab Lone Wolf Cache. I imagine we need to go to the cloister. This was randomized, so I don't know. So we need to go to the Abbey Tower. No, I'm sorry, the Chapel of St. Albert. Let's go to the cloister and see what it has. So that's our first action. Yep, that's what we need. Ooh, it's a parlay of willpower, which is not the best. But that's okay. That's our first action. So I might actually try to get this this clue fairly, because I'm probably going to want to use high roller on this parlay check. We do have an unexpected courage, but it never hurts to have that to fight the encounter deck. We're +2 if we just investigate normally. That's not going to beat the agenda, the skulls. So that's not great. Actually, I'm being dumb. We're going to grab the clue with Lola, and then just grab a resource with an action. And then with an action, we'll grab a resource. And then we will do this parlay, test willpower 3. We're going to spend 3 resources with high roller. So we're at a 5 now. And I think I am going to commit unexpected courage to get to 7 on 3. Sorry, my game is stuttering. Alright, I'm +4. This game is being nice. We have found a guide. Let's put a order token on it. So that's great. So I moved, I Lola'd, I parlayed, and now we can move again. And yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I'm still checking to make sure I'm doing the right thing. That's our turn. Oh, and again, 3 resources with high roller. Alright, it's looking good so far, unless I forgot anything. I don't think I did. There's another Doom. I need to remember that. Draw a card. Okay. It's fine. I saw the gray and thought it was going to be Izzy, which would make me very sad. Turn 9. I have to put a Doom here. That gives us a total of 5 Doom, because we do have an active Acolyte. Alright, so, oh god. Test willpower 5. I think. Yeah, test willpower 5. If I fail, discard 2 cards. Yeah, drop both of these cards. I can only pass this if I draw my Elder Sign. I don't think this is worth high rolling, because I would just be even. Could drop cards to this. They're going to go away anyway. If I drop a card and we get a +1, then I win on 2 different tokens, which is that's just insane value. So would I rather have the 45s or rather have the brand? The brand always does +2 and +1 damage. So we are -1. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Don't take any horror, at least. And after we get Lone Wolf, we can get started. So we've found a guide. First move. I can only discover clues from the Chapel of St. Albert if I have 3 or fewer remaining sanity, and I can take up to 3 horror by spending an action. Which is a little silly because I heeded the warning, so I can just say that one dude's name and take horror on demand. But we are already at 3 or fewer sanity, so I'm of course going to Lola. This had 3 shroud, right? That's nice of it. And then we will try to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's spin that. So I have a 3, I have a 4 with Lola Santiago, and 2 with High Roller. So 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 3. Is that good enough? Yeah, this is about as good as I can do. And I believe that's the ball game. Yep. We are at Chapel of St. Albert. There are no clues, so we advance. Only you can stop forest fires from escaping his prison. You dive into the churning waters and open the path to Carcosa, the realm of madness. R1. All right, we opened the path below. We need to we need to add a couple of cultists. And that's it. So let me find the cultists. If you're just watching for this scenario, it is ended, so thanks for coming. I'm just gonna finish this off really quickly. We just need 2 of those for now. 2 and 2. We are in Victory X. That was 3 locations. That didn't have anything. That didn't have anything. Abbey Church, did we put that there? We sure did. So 3 XP, pretty easy. 9 turns, if I got that right. Might have been 10. Yeah, so anyway, I'm Big Stupid Grin. And next scenario is going to be Dim Carcosa. Next stream, I'm hoping to do streams that aren't just League games, and I've never played Calvin before, so I'm thinking of starting a campaign with Calvin, and because I'm comfortable with him, I'm going to 2-hand Calvin with Silas Marsh, so kind of team those guys up and see what happens.